Right guys, welcome to the stream. Just a bit late. Just having trouble with these uploads of the pre-market watch list scan videos. Just been getting these, like it's taking hours for it to process. I don't know what YouTube is doing. Probably checking my videos every second. There's nothing in there. So I don't know, man. Like it just normally used to take about 5 minutes. Now it's taking an hour when I want to do this. So yeah, and also, can you check like, okay, 1080, perfect, great, awesome. So yeah, I've been working on that to change certain things. There was some issues with the settings. Basically, it was from my side. So I'm using Streamlabs streaming OBS. So that's the one that I needed to change the settings in. So I think I misplaced a few settings here and there, and I think it was to do with the bit rate. My bit rate was a bit low, so I had to raise it up, and so hopefully it's going to stay this way. Now, when it comes to latency, I don't know how. I think it's quite close, like only about a few seconds latency now, right? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Only a few seconds, which I can deal with, no problems. Morning, Andrew. Morning, Silver. Morning, Solid. What's going on? Lucid, I'm looking at. 50 is a big level, guys, and it's got a decent earnings, I believe. Is this the first time? So basically, earnings response is quite good on this guy. So 50 breaks and holds could be a decent opportunity for a long. I'm still swinging this thing, guys, from from 20 around lower 20 areas here. So yeah, I'm just gonna probably position trade this the rest of the thing for a long period. So I don't really mind, to be honest. Yeah, that definitely could be a small catalyst behind it, as well as earnings play. So there's quite a few things going for it, and also fundamentally, is in the long run, I think it's a great company to actually hold, not even swing. Probably position, invest in it a little bit, maybe. So that's what I'm doing, anyways. So yeah, we also don't mind day trading it as long as there's an opportunity there, for sure. I think so, yeah, Silver. I think so. As long as they stay the way they are, you see, you can tell by the way they're quite committed, and also quite I don't know. People working in that company seems to be very committed to the company itself. So that goes to show, for example, the when the cars were delivered, they were given, like, these people who ordered, uh, the first time owners were like greeted with a really sort of welcoming sort of VIP sort of service, and small little things like that shows that they care about the company so much, so that they probably will do things outside of the box, not just your normal, make money and sell the cars and things like that. So those small little things make a big difference. Anyway, so I probably won't go through the watch list, guys. My YouTube video will be uploaded. You know what to do. We'll talk about the stocks whenever whenever they're in play. We'll bring it to the main watch here, main chart, and then start talking about it. Um, GGPI, all of these watch lists, not much has changed apart from the Bitcoin plays, the blockchain. Put Mara because that was the weakest of them all, and we can check if it gives us something. The rest basically is the same. I've put BA because it's got some catalyst behind it, and it's got some momentum going on. So if there is a continuation, we could take some. There's a lot of offers and deals going on with BA at the moment with other airlines, so that's a good catalyst for them. MTTR strong continuation after 28s, and then laser possible continuation over 22s. MRAM, by the way, is overextended. I might be looking to short this, but also don't ignore that it is quite strong. It could bring in third day. Even the third day might not have a strong continuation as these two, but nevertheless it might have until at least 13s. So if it does start to creep back up, I will watch 13s, and if it doesn't, then look for shorts on it. By the way, BGFV, I don't know what to say on this one, guys. Like, I'm like the last batch is right here, 32s. We took it around 42s. No, actually, that's wrong. Why did these move? No, not 42s. Under 42s. Yeah, under. Was it under 41s? Yeah, under 41s, guys. So, I'm still holding it. Almost $10 move for the last runner. That's why you leave a runner. Sometimes your runner can be more than what you actually get from these partials. So yeah, still holding it. I might sell it, guys, as it opens anywhere close to these 30s areas. I don't really. Yeah, I think it's done its job. Like we're talking, it's trading at the moment right here somewhere, right? So I might take everything off as it opens. So that's been a really, really great trade. Vuzi still stalking this, around on the. Actually, This is the only one that might give me a very quick entry at the open, because this level is strong. 14 to 30s. Yesterday it held. Now today as well, it came back to it and bounced off of it. So I'm gonna wait for it to give me a long setup. So looking for longs on Vuzi. TRT second day continuation could come in over 7s, and the LTR as well over 130s. Watch 130 area, which is attacking right now. If it stays above that, then yeah, we've got a trade long on this DLTR as well. Quite a lot of opportunities today, guys. TTTD could be a potential short opportunities today, and then that's pretty much it. And then we have some gappers. By the way, keep an eye on prog. It's attacking that 4 level. I don't know who mentioned it yesterday or a few days ago, but if it starts to take out the 4s and holds, then yeah, that could be a potential long as well. And KZR has this, I mentioned it in the watch list video. Right here somewhere I mentioned that this is gonna drift off, guys. This is gonna try and attempt to fill the gap because it's phase 2 result. So as you can see, it's very, very, very weak at the moment. And if 12 breaks, guys, that's it, done for this stock, for the gap. So KZR. RMO, yes, I talked about this on the watch. Again, that video is really pissing me off that it hasn't been uploaded in time. But it's gapped up because of the earning, but the gap isn't really holding. I'll just keep an eye on 5.10s. If it starts to creep back up, then yeah. But you want to keep an eye on over 5. As long as 5 holds, it could actually start to move because it's actually taking out the multi-day congestion. So you want to make sure that it holds over 5 RMO. Make sure it holds over 5. Yeah, I put a little bit of effort, not a little bit, just a little bit, tiny bit, like half an hour's effort. And yeah, I know it's not too much of an effort, but the upload is taking hours. That's the problem. So that's what is really annoying. But anyways, I just left it alone. So how's everybody doing? How many minutes to go? Just about 10 seconds to go, guys. Best of luck. Let's do this thing. Dude, KZR, yeah, that's the drift off. I believe I should have mentioned J maybe. J could trade this really nicely. I will trade it on the side as well myself, because I believe this has a hard to borrows and stuff like that. Come on, BGFV, give me better. Come on, baby. Let's go. Are you gonna hold down? 3165s, 3160s. Alright, I'm watching BGFE just to get out of my last portion. I think it's gonna halt. It seems like it wants to halt. BGFV, maybe not. Alright, let's see what it does around 3125s. 3125s. Just waiting on the tape to basically start to bounce and I'll come out everything. But if it starts to take out the lows, it's gonna go down, halt, isn't it? 3130s. Right, guys. I'm gonna come out of here. 3130. Actually, you know what? 39s are attacking down. Hold on. I'm just gonna wait a bit, guys. Just waiting a little bit. Yeah, there you go. That was a good wait. 31s. Oh, beautiful. Okay, okay. That was a really good wait. I was a second away from. There it goes. Yes, sir. Oh, incredible. All right, guys. I'm just gonna leave the runner on it and see what it does today. It seems like it's extremely weak. uh, Amazing. I'm probably gonna put a limit order around what, just over 30, just over 30, 30, 20. And if it does reach there, that's perfect. If it doesn't, I don't mind really. Yeah, it's a $10+ move in a day, I think, for me from my early entry. Not too bad, right? Not too bad. $1 dividend. Are they trying to buy shareholders with dividend? What's going on? 3020. Okay, I might get out here, guys. Just before 30s, as I mentioned earlier. 30s, 30s, 30s. Okay, okay, let's go. 3012s. I don't want to get out, guys. It's not letting me get out. Like the way is crazy, guys. Like I really wish I had more than like, at least if I had like 25% on the runner, that would have been amazing. You know, um, I just unfortunately I had only like 10%, maybe even less than that, on the runner, which is a bugger. But then again, you don't see these things every day. So yeah, what a trade. I think I just don't have to trade for the next 2 weeks. Let's see what it does on the bounce. Nice one, Silver. Well done, buddy. You've done much better than me on this, especially on the runner. I just had to take a lot. I just had to take a lot because the way it was. I mean, look at this. Look at this. I mean, from the. Why is these these supposed to be here, this supposed to be here, and these are supposed to be somewhere there. Yeah, right there. And then I think here, and then the as it started to wash, I started taking more out. I don't know, I like something like that, you know. It's just like and I didn't really have much left at all. Okay, so what are we watching, guys? Anything interesting? Spies, by the way, bouncing and taking out the highs, which seems like okay. Interesting area would be to watch is 46860s, 469s. Let's see what it does. It's just gonna go GGPI. GGPI is bouncing back as well. Let's see if it starts to take out that 1560s. It did. So yeah, that seems like it wants to continue. 15. I was actually watching 15 level, as you can see. Now it broke up pre-market and came back almost close to it and it started bouncing. I think that probably was a better area around 1520s, 1530s. Now it's a chase. There goes KZR. Hopefully Jay is taking this. I mean, you know, the main trade was actually from pre-market here. You know, these areas, especially the way J trades or I trade. You know, it's really sort of an easy trade, basically, very easy trade. I see a drift of coming into it more and more. RMO, okay, I'm watching that RMO as well for A5 break and hold. Yeah, that's it. That's broken now, and just gonna have to wait on it to maybe start early here. 5 F15s. So I'm just waiting to get a better fill on it. I feel like if it does pull back towards 510s, 505 is gonna hold nicely, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to start slowly. How's the volume? Volume seems to be okay and consistent, which is good. Alright. Alright guys, I've started small on it. I've started, and then as it starts to work out, I will start to add on it. RMO. With a stop under 5, by the way. It has to close under 5. And EVGO, by the way, is also kinda looking good. 1590s. Actually, you know what? I'll just scratch that. I'm not interested in EVGO at the moment. We've got our 16 level to worry about. Yeah, EVGO. Wow, okay, MTTR is just no, it didn't make it to 28, guys, so it's just gonna probably be a drift off. I don't really care too much of the drift to the short side. I was looking only for longs over 28s, and I still have the alert, so hopefully a few days later it might pop over 28s. We'll see. What else do we have? MRAM is looking interesting, guys. MRAM, I'm you know, just kind of looking forward to a short here. 1157. Yeah, I've started here, guys. Somewhere here, and then stop is over 1190s. And this has quite a bit of potential to, if the low gets taken out, 1130s, it has some potential, guys. Not huge, but it's still there. The potential is there. Okay. As you can see, Lucid is completely given up after the 50s. So actually, I missed on this. There was a short opportunity here on Lucid. So just don't. Looking good. Prog. I mentioned this, guys. Over 4. If it starts to hold, it was a setup here. Even if you didn't take it here, 4 10s. So yeah, I think now it might be a bit late, but if it does pull back towards 420 15s and holds, then maybe another chance for it. But I think it's too late, and I did mention that clearly in the I think just earlier and also in the video. Crazy, crazy. Do, 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 do. RMO. RMO is looking good, guys. I might even add here. So my average at the moment as it stands is 522, guys. Slightly on the higher side, but that's fine. At least I've got some position there. Just need that FAR 30s to break and stay broken. So 2 trades, RMO long and the other one, what's the name? There goes RMO, guys. And where's the other one? MRAM. MRAM, baby. MRAM, obviously, you know, as it starts to show weakness, I will start to build up some position. My average now is like somewhere there, which is fine. No, MRAM wasn't short, it was long. Sorry, MRAM short, yes. Sorry, MRAM is short. Yeah, MRAM is short. As you can see, pink arrow is always short. And RMO is long, a blue arrow. Silver, you should know this, right? No, Silver, come on, you gotta know this, right? How is MRAM long here? How is MRAM long here? Come on, dude. I was telling you, like, this is like, you know, I don't know whether you heard me. Like, it's a gap down, overextension gap down, and yeah, it looks good. Now, as soon as it starts to take this 1130s out, my stop is going to be very quickly brought back down a little bit. At the moment, it's a little bit high, but it's still okay. I can manage. And now the thing is, I don't think I'm going to get hit on this stop. I don't think so, because as it starts to take the highs out of 1170s, I might exit early as well on this. Yeah. So no. I was I think I lost there. I had a brain fart there. I thought you meant the RMO. RMO is the one long. And SPY is taking out the highs almost. RMO, I'll be worried about 550 area at the moment. First partial 550s, second definitely 570s, and then it's got huge room. RMO is one of those that actually, if it starts to hold today's gains, it could actually have multi-day runs. It looks like it's one of those, but we need that volume to come in. Relative volume has to be quite high compared to the other dailies. So yeah. Yeah, right now it's struggling to take out the pre-market highs. You know, it should take it easily if it's strong enough. That's what's worrying me, because that pre-market level is not as strong as it should hold. You see what I mean? So it should take it out. There you go. Okay, it should take it out and stay strong over it. GOV. GOV. Do we have anything like that? Have you got the ticker wrong? GOVX. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Ticker is GVX. Yeah, GOVX is a very, very interesting gaps up, gap and crap kind of deal here. Looks interesting under 5. But with this, you gotta have a little bit of a room, guys, because these can pop and then drop. So you need some room for this. So if you've taken it here, then you wanna keep it over VWAP. Even VWAP, by the way, it can be at retraced back, and then over and under VWAP might happen. But yeah, under 5 is definitely looking good. Possible gap fill, gap and crap strategy, very, very clear. Yeah, definitely this. Yeah, I like it. So right now is a crucial area for a GOVX. Right now it's attacking that 5s. Let's see if that 5 holds. It seems like it wants to, so see, we can start here. Just 5 is holding. Yeah, very interesting. I'll be trading it on the side, guys. It's really low float, I think, and it can be a slightly different to manage. But what I will manage is I'll start here and then maybe start adding towards the VWAP bounce if it does bounce. And my original stop will be 560s. That's my go-to proper hard stop kind of thing. But mental stop will be over VWAP. So yeah, I'm gonna trade this on the side. I won't call it out, guys. TRT, yo, TRT as well, guys, over 7s right now. Not too crazy about the volume. MRAM is doing okay. I just need that 1130s to break nicely, and we'll be good to go. Right, I'm out of BGFV, guys, for a 31, around 31. BGFV finally for the last portion, which is final exit. What do I do here? 31s. 31s, guys. Somewhere there, basically. Final exit. Yeah, I'm watching those two. Those two are doing really well. I'm happy with that. Just getting ready for the first partial on RMO. just before 550, um, just a little bit, and then I can move my stop a little bit under VWAP, which will give me FOSL, hold on, so RMO and MRAM. There we go, MRAM. Did my thingy get hit around 11s? Yeah. So I had the limit order on just before MRAM 11s. I should have put it a little bit lower as well, but that's fine. Somewhere there I think I got hit, so I don't mind that. This is what I mean, like you gotta have, like, just in case, have a series of partials on these kind of overextended stock things. A stock, most of the stock we watch, when it does run, it runs. So as you can see, guys, it started to break this lows, and as soon as it broke, you probably wouldn't have time for you to actually take the partial when you do it manually. So you just want to build up some partials, one or two every level. So for me, just before the round number, any level, any support and resistance levels, here's 1060 will be the next one. So I'm already considering putting limit order around 1060s. So yeah, that's how I do things. That's how I get good prices. Yeah, MRAM SSR is on. Is it triggered today? It didn't it? 1090 11s right here at 11s. But I'm okay. I mean, it can take a while for SSRs to work, but if the stock is weak, it's weak. If it's gonna do what it needs to do, then it will do it even with the SSR. It's just gonna be a bit difficult. So it's gonna test our patience. That's all I can say. GGPI. Right now, guys, under 15 for a short. Stop just over 15 tens. So on this one, guys, I'm not risking too much. It's got to be over the break of this area here. 15 tens is the stop, very tight. So I'm gonna try this and see what happens. I just don't want to get caught in the reversal. That's why it's a bit tight. So my level, what it did was it actually washed under the level, that 15 level I was watching daily, and I think it might go on and off of 15, but as long as it's staying under 15, I'm still short biased on it. So it might give me a few chances to take a decent trade, but if it doesn't, that's fine. So let's wait on that. Right, guys, so RMO, get ready to take some out. I am getting ready as well, so took some out 544s, I believe. RMO 544s, partialed out. Right there. GGPI is looking good. GGPI is beautiful. Where did I start? I did mention that, right? 1490s. My average is 1490s, guys. I built up a good average on it, I must admit. Built up a good average on it. So if this works out, guys, this is gonna give me massive R's, hopefully, because my risk is extremely tight and some decent size as well. So yeah, looking forward to this working. And let me just put some limit orders on GGPI, and then we'll talk about the GGPI 25. Okay, so some orders set. I can relax with that. Stop is still over 15s. It gets tighter and tighter, by the way. Stop now over 15 will be my stop for sure. Can bring my hard stop even there. Yes. Right, looking good, guys. These EVGO. What's EVGO doing? These EVs are. Come on. Yeah, EVGO. So yeah, EVs are going down, guys. So this should help GGPI take out the lows. Lucid is also, but you know, Jessica, you know, apart Lucid, I rather short this one. This one was much cleaner. GGPI was much cleaner than Lucid. So we don't want to be taking two similar stocks at the same time as well. Especially for me on this one, I built up my position quite a bit. So if I take the other one, it's going to be, if both of them don't work out, it's going to be minus 2R for me, which I really don't like. So by the way, guys, right there, let me see where's my price. Right under 40s actually gave me a good price for around this area here. I've taken one out. Beautiful. I don't want to get too excited, guys, but today is looking really decent again. We're on a roll, baby. Prog is holding force. I was watching Prog. We are on a roll. Let's go. Guys, don't tempt me to take any more trades, guys. These trades, if they work out even a little bit, I think I'll be done for the day. So yeah, I know you guys are firing up with some decent names, guys. It's just crazy. No, this one, Nicola, I'm not gonna trade this. Not for me. Sorry. It's just overextended, and it's just nah. It doesn't look. It's like one of those things that I just don't have a good feeling about it at the moment. What else? Yes, Prog. Yeah, Prog, guys, over fours. Actually, better trade was here. If you're gonna chase it, take a chase size. I hope you know what I mean by that. But better price was definitely here, guys. 410s, 412s, 420s, right? Your stop under fours. So yep. Who was mentioning this yesterday? I think they were running this yesterday. So hopefully he's still there. I did mention yesterday as well. Make sure that watch that 4 level, and if it starts to hold, maybe even add. So I think somebody was in it, and hopefully he managed to add some over the break of 4. And if that's the case, he is looking good for him, definitely. And Aramo is looking good as well, guys. Okay, guys, Aramo. Yeah, Aramo is looking good. We took a partial just before, as I mentioned, just before 550. I took it a bit earlier. This was better, close to 550. But I really can't complain about the banking in some. At the moment, I can just keep it under 512s right here, guys. KZR was yeah, KZR is looking decent, just a bit choppy, but this is one of those that looks like a drift off and all day fader. I was mentioning this. Other entry were here as well, quite a few entries. These ones, to be honest, gap and crappers, I trade on the side, or I don't call it out. Oh yeah, Dubs. I think you mentioned it, right? There goes your prog, buddy. Let's do this, right? Where's your prog? Anyways. Yeah, there goes your prog, and that looks good. So yeah, awesome stuff, buddy. Keep it, keep it. I'll keep it. Dude, there's so many things going on right now. MRAM is I just don't like this bounce. Although if 1150s hold, it will look good. But even if it does take me out on, it will not. I will not be. I will not. It won't bother me at all because I've taken partial out and it's barely going to be break even or small loser on that. So if it does start to stall around the 1150s, I might short. I might re-add. KZR entry for a short, right? There's a lot of opportunity. Oh, guys, on the just go back to the video, guys. It's like to the tick. Anything that we've taken is based off of the watch list. Like mentioning definitely like stressing on the 4 level yesterday and today, as well as the ones that we took like RMO for example. Remember that 5 level in that watch list talk, and our MRAM that. Which level was on MRAM? I think 50. What is it? I'm not too sure about MRAMs, but what is the other one that I was talking about? Oh, GGPI. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, right at the lowest. This is what I mean by put your limit orders, guys. Put your limit orders. My limit order got triggered around 14:30 right here. Right there, guys. It might be 14 to 29 actually. I see that right at the lows. Might have been even better. Might have been even 1428s. So I see it right at the lows. Yeah, 28s, guys. 28s. Um, what? Prog? Why? Why did it hit your limit sell? From where? I hope you mean the partial, right? I hope you mean partial. You shouldn't be stopped out on this at all. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, that's. I hope that's what you meant because it'll be a bit. Yeah. You're in this room for a while now. You should know that it shouldn't take you out. Even if you had chased it, your stop wasn't here. Your stop was under the VWAP at least, right? So you're good to go on it. I will say on prog, guys, if you do take out some partials, over the over the whole day, the course of the day, keep an eye on it. If it starts to parabolic over the, fives and stuff like that, do take them out for sure. Any parabolics you want to take them out, but you also want to keep some for a swing, for a possible swing. Now, as long as it's closing above strong, what I mean by that is if it takes five and it starts to hold around five, definitely strong. Even if it doesn't, at the moment as it stands, if it starts to stay over 450s around that area, I'll consider it strong. So I'll definitely swing that the rest of the 25%, 30%. GGPI is just a risk-free trade for me now. Even if it does reverse, I've gotten like 50% on this bad boy. Usually I wouldn't take 50% on the second for those two partials, but since EVs can do anything, that's why I'm a bit careful. Now if it does take me out over 15s, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. But I feel like, it wants to pop towards 1480s right here or 15s, and then starts to carry on more to the downside. Hopefully, if that's the case, I don't even mind adding a little bit. Right, silver, nice one, guys. We are killing it today. In fact, this week actually, and Friday as well. Remember Friday? That was a big day for me. Friday was, what was my Friday look like? Last Friday was about 20 hour for me, and then back to back I had 20 hours. 20 hours Friday, 20 hours yesterday. Actually, yesterday was more than 20 hour. So no jinx, yeah. Don't jinx it, guys. Yes, but yeah, the accuracy is really, really good. I'm happy with the accuracy of the trades these days. Sometimes my accuracy falls below 40%, which is okay still, because my trades that work out is like gives me multiple R's, way more than my losers, of course. But you know, it's if I can get that to over 45%, 50%, oh man, trust me. Uh, yeah, no, I don't think my bank will be happy with me. I don't keep any money in the bank. Just trust me. Anything that's there gets invested, traded, things like that, real estate or whatever. No, my bank's not going to be happy with me, and I don't want to make my banks happy. That's the target. All right. So what else do we have? GGPI, BGFE, MRAM. MRAM is looking good, right? Just a little bit illiquid though. That's the thing. But once it starts to move, I think it's gonna. So yeah, as you can see, my limit order is already at 1060. If it starts to wash, great. I've got most of my trades at the moment running risk free at the moment. For example, MRAM, I could definitely put it on break even now, almost close to it. And my GGPI is also risk free, looking good. I might add here. So this GGPI is, guys, risk free almost. I could put a stop here, right here, because I've added a little bit, and it still will be fine. Yeah, so that's the add, and then put a stop there. If it does take me out, it's going to be slight on the remaining partial, slight red. Hopefully close to break even. The rest of the partial is still a successful trade. So that's looking good, guys. All of them risk free at the moment. All of them. This one, GGPI, and then RMO is coming back to my entry. I might get out of this. I don't like this wash. So on my level on RMO, really thought it was going to continue. So RMO is around break even here. At the lows, at the break of that low, I'm going to be out. Break of that low, break even, out. But it needs to break that. My hard stop is there, guys. My hard stop is there, just in case. No, 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 not long, not long. I'm not looking to long this. I'm out of it, guys. Actually, I'm still here. It hasn't taken me out. 520. 520. I'm on 520, guys, on my stop. I'm still here. Still here. Alright, that 521 area held. So 521 area held. Now if it does come back to 521s, it might take it out with force. So 520 is definitely, I'll be out. There it goes. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Right, so that's perfect. One partial taken. I was expecting quite a bit of move on this. Still, if it starts to trade over fives and starts to creep back above VWAP, I might reconsider long again. So that's fine. Small little winner on that. Dude, are you serious on the riot? Oh shoot, yeah, the Mara is washing as well. So Bitcoin is washing basically. That's what. Oh, this is cleaner. Riot is much cleaner than Mara. BTBT. Let's have a look. Yeah, BTBT is down. Yep. It is washing, but the thing with these one guys, you gotta have your you gotta watch your BTC with it. You gotta keep watching BTC. Let's have a look at BTC, what it did. Yeah. So okay. BA entry at the VWAP. Yeah, BA entry VWAP. Actually, you know, there's quite a lot of confluence levels, so that's a good one. It would have been a good trade, especially on this rejection here. Second time rejected. That's kind of like confirmation. You've got 50 cent stop. Beautiful, beautiful. So BA is probably, you know, that yesterday's negative news is people knew about it, and I don't know. BA can be hard to trade as well sometimes. Yeah, I'll be out of this soon anyways. So if it starts to take that out here and close above this, I'll be out. In fact, 1484s, I'll be out on this. So if this comes back inside 1460s, then that's good, because I will have a clear area to put my stop on right there. But I'm gonna be out soon, guys. There you go. 1484 hit. Yeah, I'm out. So just didn't continue enough for me. This ad would have paid off nicely if it did continue down. It would have given me some decent partials. That's fine. Small winner on that. Everything will be small winner when you start to look at things like BGFV trade. But the better trade was actually EVGO, which I missed, honestly. Since I missed that, and then I took RMO looks not yet silver. In fact, it might be a short. But yeah, so EVGO was a better one. I missed it. That's why I took GPGI, because it was looking decent at that point. Still gave me some decent move, yes, but EVG was much better. Much better. Right at the level fail. high of day fail. Yeah, there's a lot of setups that I could have taken there. Yeah. Yeah, RMO, just be careful longing it. You need the proper. In fact, that looks like a short to me right now. RMO. QS, yeah, could have been. Uh, yeah, not very clean though. Not very clean. The problem is this is looks like it wants to continue down EVGO. Now, if the whole EV sector is look, this is why I mentioned to, I think one of you asked me about Lucid. Lucid is relatively strong compared to any other VVs, like Rivian, and Lucid. You want to avoid shorting these unless everything is going down, right? There's far better opportunities like others like these, like these. All of the others are okay, but you don't want to be shorting the relatively strong stock amongst the sectors. Lucid is one of them. So basically, if it starts to turn back, if the sector starts to rotate back, well, lit, not LI. Why is LI moving like this? Strange. Anyways, when the sector starts to curl back up and reverse, then you should be looking for a Lucid longs or RIVN longs, things that are stronger. And when it comes to shorts, you should be looking for things like EVGOs and your Nicolas. By the way, I didn't take this short here because I just didn't like that price action. In hindsight, it was a good short, but I don't have a setup. I just don't have a setup for that, and I can't just always trade with the gut feeling or things like that. I have to have a specific setup for that. So GGPI is gonna knock me out and go again to the downside, isn't it? It seems like it wants to do that. Yeah, I might leave it alone, guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. It just chopped around. It just chopped me out and then maybe decides to go. But it also could be a chop within this zone. So we can't tell. RMO also could have actually chopped me out on the break even on the last bit. Just not clean enough. I really didn't think that this wash was gonna take out the VWAP. And now it's reclaiming back. I'll keep an eye on the side. And then what's our the only thing is MRAM is again trying to curl back up, and then it might take me out on the break even. Not too shabby. I think I'm gonna be pissed with GGPI though. But hey, it's one of those things, guys. See, this is the thing with trading. Even if you're green, you're never happy. You get the idea. This was also from the pre-market watch list video, over sevens. We're looking for longs over sevens. So breaks it, comes back, holds it nicely, over 7, done. 50 cents, first partial taken, and then the rest on break even. Yep. Yes, sir. This was also earnings, I believe. Yeah, earnings. I think for re-entry a little bit early in my opinion, but we'll see. I just want this over and under VWAP to confirm, because sometimes it could be liquidity hunts to over and under VWAP. So I'm just gonna wait on it. But if you've taken it, just make sure that you don't risk too much. By the way, on Roblox, I'm still swinging this bad boy. I'm still in it. My average is slightly higher, yes, but the hell is Roblox? Yeah, Roblox is very interesting. Is that 110 level, guys? 110 and 110.35 level. These two levels are quite important on Roblox. This level here. Yeah, I added some yesterday, Silver. Yesterday and from 100, remember? So from 100 and then yesterday I think I added around 105s. And then my average is slightly higher now because I do tick, so my average has gone around 103s, 104s maybe even. But nevertheless, it's it's a long-term sort of plan for me to keep. Um, yeah, probably Roblox options, definitely. If you want, you could. Yeah, my re-entry. Remember, yesterday you might have taken it as a day trade. Remember, like for example, when are we talking about, here or there? I'm not too sure, but what I mean to say is you might have taken it during a day trade. If the day trade exit was there, then you took the nice trade. There was nothing wrong with it. But for me, it was just an add to my swing. It was not really as day trade. Yeah, Roblox gap. Remember the gap doesn't have to fill. Yes, the likelihood of gap filling is there, but it really doesn't have to. No, no, it's fine. I think you did the right thing. You day trade Roblox for a loss. That's fine, perfectly fine. Um, I'm looking for this level I mentioned here, Jessica, right here, this zone 110 and 110.35s. If that starts to break and hold, that will give me more conviction to the upside for my swings, so I can hold longer. And I could also start taking some out around this level if it starts to reject, which I should have actually right here. But hey. By the way, the video can be seen or streamed with 1080. Can you confirm that is still the case, guys? One of you. Oh, for profits, yeah, it's got room, Jessica. It's a bigger picture trade, as you can see. It's actually the all-time highs. It's a massive level. You can't ignore that. It's a massive level. Now, what I'm trying to say here is this stock is strong, and the fact that it's actually hitting that all-time high and still attacking that level, it makes me think that it wants to break that, because yeah, there's a lot of conviction from the buyers on this stock, it seems like. Now if that holds, then there's no level, Jessica. There's no level. By that, I mean it could be any level. It could be 10, 11, 115. It could be 112. But at the moment, on the daily, I don't see a level. But ideally, for me, I would really like it to go 115 and 120s and then 1000. Alright, so RMO is now looking like it wants to curl back up. For that, I might not stay. I might call it a day early today, guys. The thing with back-to-back 2020 hour days, I'm a bit cautious. I know I'm chickening out early, and I'm pretty sure I am. But I do usually get bigger losers after these big days. So I'm not gonna stay that long today, guys. That's for sure. 169 sounds great. Definitely. Hope it reaches there. However, this one is not too bad. Yeah, I'm not gonna take any more trades, guys. But if there is anything you're watching, I can look for, you know, GGPI. Come on, man. This is what. If this takes the lows out, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be really pissed because it's gonna hit that 14, and that's gonna be my like another great trade missed big time because of this bloody wick. But we can't. Look, guys, you can't really see that, right? This was a perfect place to put the stop at that point for me. But actually, you know what? 15 was a better place. I might have screwed this up, guys. Sorry. Oh shit. I might have screwed this up. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's another thing. I guess I'm protecting my gains. That's what I think. I think it's just human nature of euphoria. Is that what you call it? Euphoria state is not good for trading. Euphoria state can be as deadly as when you're in one of those losing streak days. BGFV is just got like I don't know, more than $10, more than $10 move on it. Look at my original entry on this. This is beautiful. Look at that. Like this here, under 41s, right? Yeah. And then last exit was here. Yeah, but you will get there. Look, Jessica, it starts. This is the stages that you will go through. One will be losing a lot of losing days, a lot of losing days, a lot of losing days, and then eventually those a lot of losing days will become not so much of a losing days. It will be smaller losing days, but still losing days will be there. Consistent losing days I'm talking about. That is the stage you will have to go through for you to actually stabilize. And then after that, it'll be like some losing days, some winning days, some losing days, some winning days, right? Which I call slight stability in your trading career. I'm talking for months, right? And after that, it could take you months and months to progress to the next level, which will be small green days, small green days, consistently small green days, and controlling your risk on the red days. So overall, you're coming out positive. Now, with the commissions, you might actually end up break even. That's fine, but still, you're green on most of your trades. and then comes the next step up. That's when you actually start to build up. Yeah, so but just make sure you understand that these stages are not, you can't really skip them. Don't expect that you, let's say for example, you've taken a really you invested in education, for example, or whatever it is, like mentoring. um, you can't really skip these stages. It's in your nature to go through these stages. You must go through them. The only difference is if you go for like some decent mentoring or um, education packages, it'll make those stages a little bit shortened, you know not by all means diminish them. In fact, if you do go to the, let's say, last stage, that's all luck, and that's a really bad thing to happen to you. So just I don't know, just be grateful that you are actually in this stage, as long as you are making it very very short, small, very very tiny, because in the long run it pays off to have stability, to have gone through these stages. It's just very similar, guys. Like you just have to start walking before you start running. It's fine, Jessica. Listen, why don't you know? It's fine to lose quite a bit at the early stages, because you might have started you might have started big, you might have started small, but the risk management earlier on, we just don't grasp the risk management that much. We don't pay attention to it too much. Human error, platform error, all that builds up, piles up, and you lose quite a bit more than you expected. But it's only at that point we are thinking about P&L. I need to make this back, I need to make this back, I need to make this back. If you go into a trading in that sense, you're surely gonna blow more accounts. Trust me on that. What you want to go through at this point is come to the markets with one mentality only: to trade better. Just think of it as a game where you have to play well, right? Just come to the market thinking I need to play well, and that means following processes and risking less and controlling your risk. Start with that. Control your risk, even though if you have back to back 10 losers, and then you have next five winners, that should cover your 10 losers if you're doing things right. So, but that's gonna only happen if you actually think about the process only, not the result, not the outcome. There's a good saying about this. I don't know what it's called, but it's like focus on the focus not don't focus on the outcome, but focus on the process. Something like that. I'm terrible at these things, but I know what it means. That happens. That's usual, Jessica. That's like you taking one step forward, one step back, or two step forward, one step back. As long as you're not taking one step forward and two steps back. What I mean by that is, let's say you've been doing for such a long time risking management. You're risking small, you're losing very small, and then all of a sudden you had this big mess up, and then you blow whatever. What you don't want to do is you don't want to lose that first initial phase of consistency with the risk management, and then after blowing you go back to the square one. It takes time, definitely, but you want to get back to that first step, like with the step that you can take forward with the risk management. You want to quickly get back to that step and then start stepping forward. The last thing you want to do is that you just lose that step, you lose that stage, is what I'm trying to say. Roblox, I am gonna take some out from my swing. I really don't want to though, but it's going a bit parabolic for it. Maybe a little bit, maybe a tiny bit. Yeah, tiny bit. Guys. So as you can see, guys, you know what? This level here struggled a little bit, but beautiful. Breaks it, comes back, holds, and off it goes. Right? You know, there's it can't get any cleaner than this. Guys, 11, 112, 112, or 113s. I'll take some out from my swing. Just gonna unload because remember yesterday I added right at this curl. I think might have added. No, I think it's here somewhere. Might be wrong on that. Yes, sir. Okay, I took some out here. 112s. I'm not gonna mark it because I'm just giving you update on my swing on this. Lovely. So the remaining runner is gonna be just a long-term hold. Look at this bad boy go! Look at this bad boy go! Let's go, baby! Let's go! Oh man, this thing is running. This thing is running. Damn! I think my average is around 104 now. 10 somewhere here, I believe so. That's my. I'm just gonna keep this here. That's my swing here. It took quite a bit on the. Yeah. Yes, sir. Anybody took this, by the way, on this level? On this level here, break of the all-time highs. Anybody took this? Yeah, too expensive. It could be, yeah. It is. Eventually, you will see, like in the next months, next 6 months or a year, Roblox, you will look back at this and say, "Oh, that was cheap." Hopefully, that's the case. I'm not saying it will happen, but it might. Nice one, Enuste, something like that. Sorry if I butchered your name. Awesome stuff. Well done. Again, thinking long term. The rest of my swing from 114 average is going to be swung for the next few weeks, few months. It could be. So it depends. As long as it's showing me strength, I'll keep holding on to it. Guys, so today I'm gonna quickly go over my trades today, and I'm gonna end it early. As I said, just wanna have a nice little green day today after massive 2020 hour days, Monday, Friday. So let me just go through the trades I took quickly, and then I will be heading off. So GGPI. So we were watching this. We traded this also yesterday as well with some success. Actually, I did manage to get the green, nice green here on this down move. I think my entry was here, and then took most of the partial here, and then exited break even, I think, yesterday. So yesterday was a good green on this, and today as well, decent green. And not as good as yesterday, but still definitely. See, the thing with this one specifically, the reason why I wanted this to do well is because usually my stop would be here, here, right, over quite a long way. But on this one, I kept my stop very, very short, very tiny, like right on the break of that was my stop, and I managed to get in some really decent size on it. So these are just your partial were quite decent actually. So on this one, you know, I think I've got about at least 2R, 2.5R, at least. I have to check that. Yeah, let's call it 2R. I think it's more than that, but just. So, you know, really nice. I was watching. Look, this is from my watch list video. I did mention 15, guys. I said if it starts to trade over 15 and 15 holds, I'm going to look for longs. Okay, I'll be looking for longs if it starts to hold. It didn't. It really didn't. It actually washed through it without any problems, and came back to it, and starts to hold. Well, that's your kind of clue. I started a bit early and then started building my position with an average of 1490s, and that's the rest is history. I got stopped out on the trailing stop with the add close to the trailing stop. So still, I definitely more than that, but I'll call it 2R. And then we had, I'm still in it, MRAM. This one also I built up a little bit. Right here, 1156 is the average. Started here, added here, so average is 1155s, 56s. Now I'm on a break even almost, so if it does take my break even out, that's fine, but I've already taken one partial out on it, so kind of like 1 hour on it. If it takes me out, maybe less than 1 hour, but if it starts to give me more, then this could change the day's result, which means if it starts to take this 11 out, and if I get few more partials, right, especially 1050s, then that's going to look far different than that. It's going to look like 3-4 hours. So I'm waiting on that. But still, as it stands, if it takes me out, then 1 hour. What else do we have? We had RMO for a long. On this one, I really expected a bit of a bigger move. Didn't expect it to be really washing down like that. Even if it does pull back to VWAP, I was gonna add to it, but this way I didn't, because I didn't like that move. It's a clearly a reversal. So entry was about 520s average, and stop was I believe initially I started out with I think under 5, and then as I started adding, brought it up. So brought it up here. So as it was trailing stop basically under VWAP. I'll say about less than 1 hour, and then the rest got stopped out break even, just a little under it. So maybe even like I'll call it 1 hour, guys. I just don't want to say 1 point something hour. So that's that. And then we had, what else did we trade, guys? And I closed my yesterday's BGFV trade right here, 31s from 41s, 42s, something like that. So that was a great trade. What else did I trade? Today, guys, 100% accuracy. Almost yesterday was also 100% accuracy. So that means, um, for me, total, what is the day? 2 hours, 1 hour, that's 3 hour, and then that one is also, yeah, so 4 hours. Not too bad, not too shabby. Plus 4 hour for the day, done. That's the result for the day, guys. 4 hour after big days, not too bad. I'm on a roll. I don't want to jinx it though. That's pretty much it, guys. Yeah, I have to watch my accuracy. It's been quite accurate actually lately. I don't have this much of a good accuracy. I gotta be honest with you, and because my stops are quite tight. But well, I'll welcome it anytime. Anyways, guys, I will head off. I wish you best of luck, and I will see you tomorrow 9:15 EST. I will try to upload the video for pre-market scans slightly early, but it's kind of hard for me with my commitments. So if I don't, then yeah, bear with me. I will get a system running for this. Hopefully that's gonna be way earlier than it was last few days. With that being said, I'm gonna head off, guys. Best of luck. Have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Right? Take it easy. Stay safe. Cheers, guys.